Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna finish subtopic 1.3. We are in the last topic, which is the divisibility test. Okay, let's get started. Divisibility test, what is it exactly? It's a way to find, or a method or a technique to figure out a larger number if it can be divided by 2, 3, 4, by, or you can say by smaller numbers. So here are some of the rules, some of the divisibility rules given for the following numbers: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. In case you are wondering what about 7? Well, 7 doesn't have any simple divisibility test rule, so that's why it's cancelled, or it's omitted. Okay, so I'm gonna explain each and every one of them in details. So let's see how much you can keep up, and it's very easy. Let's take number 2, the divisibility test for number 2. So the condition is, if it ends, or if any number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, in other words even. So divisibility test rule for 2, the first the one and only is that it has to be even. So let's take an example. So we have 1, 4, 2, 8. So you see 1, 4, 2, 8 is even. Yes. So hence this number 1, 4, 2, 8 can be divided by 2 because it meets the condition. So you have to remember the condition. As soon as you practice some questions, you will be okay with it. Okay. So what about 3? 3 says if the sum of its digits is a multiple of 3, then it can be divided by 3, or can be divided by 3. Okay. So for example, we have a number 3, 5, 7, 9, 1. Okay, so it says the sum of its digits. Sum of its digits means you have to add the following numbers, which is 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 1. So you are gonna get 25, and you can see 25 is clearly 25 cannot be divided by 3. Simple as that. So hence 3, 5, 7, and 1 is not divisible by 3. Uh, let's check with another example. For example, 3, 5, 7, 9. So let's add them up. 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. We are going to get 24. And yes, 24 can be divided by 3. So hence 3, 5, 7, 9 is divisible by 3. Okay, so let's see about 4. 4, it says if the last two digits can be divided by 4. Okay, so this means, example, again I will try to explain you. I think it's easy to understand with examples. So 2 3 sorry 9 4 3 1. So you see 9 4 3 1, it says last two digits. So first take the last two digits. Is 31 divisible by 4? The answer is no. You can check it using your calculator as well. Voila, 31 divided by 4 is not possible. I mean, it's possible, but there is remainder. So hence we can say that 9431 is not divisible by 4. What about another example, which is 9464? So again, last two digits, 64. So is 64 divisible by 4? So let's check. Is 64 divided by 4? Yes. So we have 4 into 16 is equals to 64, or 64 by 4, we have 16. So now we can conclude that 9464 can be divided by 4. So I hope you're clear. So let's see what about divisibility rule for 5. 5, it says, very simple, the number should end with a 0 or a 5. 0 or then we can say that number is divisible by 5. So example 1200 ending by 5. Yes, condition is set, so hence it is divisible, hence 1200 is divisible by 5. Another example, we have 1295. So you see this number is ending with 5, so yes, it meets the condition. So yes, 1295 is divisible by 5. Very, very easy. It's just you have to remember, that's it. Okay, let's check with 6. The condition is if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. So for 5 we had a condition 0 or 5, but this one says and, that means it has to satisfy both the condition. So we have 2, we have 3. So any number you get, you have to see that whether it can be divided by 2 and whether it can be divided by 3. If not, if either of them is not, like for example you have 3571. So 3571, you can see it's not even numbers, so we cannot divide it by 2. Hence the entire number, you don't have to check for 3, because one condition gets false, that means the entire number is not divisible by 6. Okay, example 231. So as I said, 231, it's not an even number, so the condition is not set, so hence this number is not divisible by 6. We have another example, 996. Okay, so 996, the first condition is it's you have to check for 2. For the condition of 2, the condition of 2 says it should be an even number. Yes, it is. Condition for 3 is what? I forgot myself, sorry. Okay, condition for 3 is you have to add all the numbers and see if it's divisible by 3 or not. So let's add 9 plus 9 plus 6. We are gonna have 24, and yes, 24 is divisible by 6, so 996 can be divided by 6. Now let's see with number 8. If the last 3 digits are divisible by 8. Okay, so this one we have to check the last 3 digits. All right, so let's take an example, 1968. So we have to check if 968, this 968, can we divide it by 8 or not? Okay, so we have 968 divided by 8. Yes, we have an answer which is 121. So this means 1968 is divisible by 8. We can check as well, 1968 divided by 8. Yes, we have an answer. Another example, 45352. So last 3 digits. Let's see, can we divide 352 by 8 or not? So 352 divided by 8. Yes, the answer is 44. So hence we can say 45,352 is divisible or can be divided by 8. Okay, let's see what about 9. 9 says if the sum of the digits is a multiple of 9, then yeah, you can divide it by 9. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's check with an example. We have 4914. So we have to add them first. So 4 plus 9 plus 1 plus 4, we're gonna get 18. And is 18 divisible by 9, or can we divide 18 by 9? Yes, we can. So hence we can say 4914 is divisible by 9. Okay, let's check with another example. 503073. So let's add 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 3 is equals to 18 again. Can we divide 18? 2, yes, that's it. And 10 is very simple if the number simply ends with 0. So 10. Example, we have 1000, 2000. or we can say 530 simply, 20, all of them ending with a 0. So yes, all of these numbers can be divided by 10. So I hope the basic divisibility rules is very clear to you. Rules are very clear to you, so it shouldn't be a problem to solve the exercises. Let's start with the exercise. Okay, look at the box of the numbers above. So I mean here, which of these are A, divisible by 5? Okay, A divisible by 5. So we know the rule for 5 is the number should end with a 0 or a 5. So here we have 5, 0, 0, 0, and done. So we have right 65, 10, 70, 500. Yeah. Question B, it says divisible by 8. So the divisibility rule for 8 is that the last three digits should be divisible by 3. So it can be last 3 or last 2 in case if you have a 2-digit number, so it should be last 2. So let's check with 104. So we check with 104 if we can divide it by 8. So 104 divided by 8, we get an answer of 13. Sorry. Is equals to 13. Question C is divisible by 3. So divisible by 3, the rule for 3 is that we have to add the two numbers first, and then 2 or 3 numbers, whatever the numbers there, we have to add them and see if we can divide it by 3. So we have 21 and 798. So let's check 21. So 21 is 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. So 3 is divisible by 3. So yes, we can. And 798. So 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8, we have 24. Can we divide 24 by 3? Yes, we can. We have 8. So that's it. So for this question, you just have to write these numbers. I think that should give you full mark. Okay. Question 2. Say whether the following are true or false. Okay. So part A. 625 is divisible by 5. Yes, it's true. Why? Because we have the last number ending with 5. Okay. B. 88 is divisible by 3. So let's check. 88, 3 means we have to add the numbers. So 8 plus 8 is equals to 16. 16 cannot be divided by 3. So the answer is false. C. 640 is divisible by 6. 640 divisible by 6. So the rule for 6 is that we have to check if this number can be divided by both 2 and 3. So we have 640. We can divide it by 2. Yes, it's an even number. Divided by 3. For 3, we have to check at this 6 plus 4 is equals to 10. So 10 is not divisible by 3. So hence the checkbox we made 2 and 3. So 2 is tick, 3 is cross, so it's false. Question D, we have 346 is divisible by 4. So for 4, we have to check the last two digits, which is 46. We have to check if 46 is divisible by 4 or not. So let's check 46 divisible by 4 or not. No, there is a remainder, so hence it's false. E, 476. 476, is it divisible by 8 or not? Okay, for 8 we have to see if the last three digits are divisible by 8 or not. So it's 476. You can do division. 476 divided by 8. So to save time, I'm just using the calculator. 476 divided by 8. So this is also false. Okay, F, 2340 is divisible by 9. So the 9 for rule of 9 is that we have to add all of them and see if it can be divided by 9 or not. So let's add 2 plus 3 plus 4. So we have 7 and 9. Can we divide 9 by 9? Yes. So this is true. We have G. 2890 is divisible by 6. 2890. So divisible by 6 means we have to check for 2 and 3. So 2, yes, we can. For 3, let's add them up. 2 plus 8 plus 9. 2 plus 8 plus 9. We are going to get 19. And 19 is not divisible by 3. So this is cross. So this is also false. Okay, H. 4562 is divisible by 3. So we have to, 3 means we have to add all of them. So 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2, very quickly. 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2, we have 17. And you see 17 is not divisible by 3, so hence it's false. Next statement, 40,000, okay, 40090. If it is divisible by 5 or not, yes, it is, because the number ends with a 0, so it's true. Okay, part J, 1 2 3 4 5 6, if it's divisible by 9 or not. So for 9 we have to add all the numbers and see the sum is divisible by 9 or not. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 5 and 6. The answer is 21. Is 21 divisible by 9? The answer is no. Can we divide 21 by 9? So it's no. Hence, this is false. So I hope question 2 is clear for you. Let's move to question 3. Okay, can 34.07 be divided equally among 2 people, 3 people, and 9 people? So with 2 people means we have to check, can we divide it by 2? So we cannot, because the number ends with an odd number. So here the answer is no. By 3 people, we have to add 3 plus 4 plus 7. So we have 14. 14 is not divisible by 3, so this is also a no. And 9 people, we have to add them again, yes. And we have the answer 14. Is it divisible by 9? No. So all the 3 no. Simple. Question 4. A stadium has these many seats. Can these be divided equally into 5 blocks, 6 blocks, and 9 blocks? Okay. So 202008, 202008. 5 blocks cannot, because the number doesn't end with a 5 or a 0. So it's no. 6 blocks we have to add 2 plus 2 plus 8. So 10, 12. Can we, so we make a checkbox of 2, 3. Can we divide 12 by 2? Yes. Can we divide 12 by 3? Yes. So this answer is yes. 9 blocks, again we have to add them up. We are going to get 12. Can we divide 12 by 9? No. So this is a no. Okay, moving to the last 2 questions. Question 5. A. It's a bit conceptual, so you have to concentrate on this question. If a number is divisible by 12, what other numbers must it be divisible by? So it says there is a certain number and you can divide this number by 12. So you have to find what other numbers can we divide this number with. So let's say 12, maybe we have to see if we can divide by 9, we divide by 10, 11, 12, 13, so we don't know. So how to find out what other numbers can we divide this number with? And this number is divisible by 12. So the first approach is you have to find the factors of 12, and we can also say if a number is divisible by 12, it will also be divisible by the factors of 12. That is the concept here. So any number, for example, if I give you a number and I say, okay, this number is divided by 6, can you find me what are the other numbers by which we can divide this number with? So what you have to do is you have to find out these numbers factors. So let's see. Okay, just got the 6 one. Okay, so 12, we have to find the factors of 12. So 1 times 12 is equals to 12. 2 times 6 is equals to 12. 3 times 4 is equals to 12. So as I did in my past videos, we follow this rule: 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So we just eliminate 1 and 12 because 12 is already included, so no need to mention, and 1 is no need to write that. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 6. So hence the numbers by which we can divide this imaginary number or this unknown number which is divisible by 12 are 2, 3, 4, and 6. I hope I got it clear for you guys. Okay, let's do the B part. If a number is divisible by 36, what other numbers must it be divisible by? Now a number is given and it is divisible by 36. So what we have to do, find the factors of this. So 1 times 36 is equals to 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, and 6 times 6 is equals to 36. So what are we gonna write here? 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, and 18. Again, here we are just eliminating this 1 and 36. That's this first one. Okay. So these are the other numbers by which we can divide this number, which is divisible by 36. Okay, very simple. Now C. How could you test if a number is divisible by 12, 15, or 24? So here it asks you that since they have only provided you divisibility tests from 2 to 10, 7 excluded. Now they're asking for 12, 15, and 24. What to do with these? So similarly here, you have to find the factors as well. So 12, we can divide 12 by two numbers, that is 3 times to 4. We have 15, we can do it with 3 times to 5. No need to put this, I'm just showing it for your understanding. And 24, we can have 4 times to 6. Okay, so it says, how will you test the divisibility of 12, 15, and 24? So let's check with an example. Let's say the first example is 38640. Okay, so we have to check if it is divisible by 12, 15, and 24, if this number, for all of them. So we write yes, yes, yes on sorry, we just write the answers here. This is another example. Other example, we have 3436. Okay, so first with 12, so we have to see if we can divide this number by 3 and if we can divide this number by 4. So for 3, we have the rule is we have to add all of them. So let's add. So 3 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4. 3, 8, 6, and 4. So the answer is 21. Can we divide 21 by 3? Yes, it's possible. So okay, that is one green tick. Now 4. For 4, we have to check the last two digits. Can we divide the last two digits by 4? So we have 40 divided by 4 is equals to 10. So that's also a yes. So hence we can say that 38640 can be divided by 12. Why? Because its factors, because 3 and 4 are the factors of 12. That's why we can divide 38640 with 12. Okay, let's move to 15. 15, the conditions are 3 and 5. So hence we checked already here that yes, we can divide this number by 3. That's a green sign. With 5, yes, that is also a green tick because the number ends with a 0. So yes, we can divide 38640 with 15 as well. Let's check with 24. 24 has 4 and 6. So 4 is already a tick. We can. For 6, the divisibility rule is we have to check with 2 and 3. So we already got a green sign from 3. What about 2? Yes, 2 we can because it's an even number. So hence we can say that we can divide 38640 by 12, 15 and 24. Very easy. So we check with another example, 3436. So can we divide by 3? 3436. Oh, sorry. For 3436 is that we have to add 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6. 16. Can we divide 16 by 3? No. So we cannot divide it by 12. So 12 gets across. What about 15? 15 also gets across because the number doesn't end with a 0 or a 5. What about 24? So 24. So let's see. Can we do for 4 we have 36. Can we divide 36 by 4? Yes. So that's tick. And again we have 36. Can we divide 36 by 6? So for 36 by 6. Oh, 36 by 6. We have to check the last two digits. So sorry, not last two digits for the rule of 2 and 3. So 2 says it should be an even number. Yes, that's a tick. And we have to see by adding 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6, which is 16. Can we divide 16 by 3? That is not possible. So hence for 24 also it's no. So as you can check here as well, 3436 we cannot divide it with you cannot divide it with 24. So I hope this question is clear. Let's move to question 6. Okay, now to the final question. Okay, J and S stand facing one another. At exactly the same moment, both girls start to turn steadily on their spot. Okay, so I'm just gonna name them J and C. Okay, so they said they both are standing facing each other. Okay, and this starts to spin. Okay, this starts to turn or take a spin, whatever you say. So this says J takes 3 seconds. So J takes 3 seconds to complete one turn, and S takes 4 seconds to complete one turn. So for one turn, 4 seconds. Okay, so remember they said initially they were facing each other. So now let's move to the next part of the question. It says how many times will J have turned when the girls are facing each other? So that means it says that this the person J is spinning and person C is also spinning or turning, whatever. So it says when is the next time, or after how much time, or you can say after how many spins will these two girls again come back to their same initial position. That means come back face to face again. And why they are asking you to find this, because you see J takes only 3 seconds to complete a turn and C takes 4 seconds. So not C, sorry, S, or Sophia takes 4 seconds. So definitely they are not facing each other every time they takes a turn. Because one takes less time and one takes more time. So how do we solve this? So as you know, they're spinning and they're taking turns. So So probably, let's say this person is taking 3 seconds for one turn, another turn 3 seconds, another turn 3 seconds. So 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. So we know that it progresses. So similarly for 4 also, 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So what is the best way to find that how much or what at what exact time both of them will face each other is to find the LCM for 3 and 4. So we have to find LCM because LCM has least common multiple for 3 and 4. So how do we find that? If you are new to this video, please refer to my previous videos to find more about LCM. Okay, so let's write the multiples for 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6 are 18, and so on. And for 4 we have 4 ones are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, and so on. So you see we already have a common multiple. So we can common multiples which we can say that both of these girls will face each other when it's the 12th second. So this means, so she takes 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9 and 3. She takes 3 4 plus 8 12. Yeah, so she takes 4 turns and she takes only 3 turns, but after which their time will be 12 seconds. It will be 12 seconds. So we can say how many times will J have turned. So we first found the seconds, that is that they will face each other at 12 seconds. So how many times does J turn? So number of turns is equals to 12 seconds divided by how much time does J takes to complete one turn, that is 3. So 12 over 3 is equals to 4 turns. So that means J has to take 4 turns and Sophia has to take 3 turns in order to face each other back again. Okay, so that's the end of exercise 1.10 and our subtopic 1.3. If you have understood and like my video, please let your friends know about my channel and subscribe to my channel as well as like the video. Thank you.